patiently waiting. Okay, I got you, friend. I got you. All right, we gonna check out the new Aurora. We're going round 2 with Aurora today. I gotta like refocus my chi type shit. You know what I mean? Because the last one with her was like a whole vibe. She kind of always is a whole vibe, but like what kind of vibe? You know what I mean? And then that in the woods stuff. You know what I mean? I guess I don't even know what I would have done if I was there. It probably would have freaked me out. I probably would have died in the moment. You know what I mean? Like it was probably a crazy experience that all those people would be like talking about for the rest of their lives. I would imagine. I don't even know how you get invited to something like that. So that's so damn cool. All right, but yeah, shout out to Jenna again for the request. Check out the new song, The Flood by Miss Aurora. Let's check out the brand new Heat. Whatever it is, it's going to be Heat. Whatever it is. Might not be a love song, though. Might not be a love song. I'm off the love song thing, guys. I promise. I'm off of it. I'm off of it. We've heard it. We've done there. We've done it. I'm now going to beat the dead horse. Never a demon. Again, she always gives you like this, like the stuff that makes you think. You know what I mean? She's talking about like the voice inside, and maybe it was just never a demon the whole time. I'm trying to not focus on the visualizer now, because now that I realize it's a visualizer and it's just going to be a repeat of that, I'm trying really hard to focus on the lyrics now. You know what I mean? Again, very sobering song. Just very calming and very easy listening. You know what I mean? Like this one isn't like the punch in the face, kind of like the other one was in that way, where it's just kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? Where this is just kind of like ultra chill vibes, That's the best way I can describe it. It was just me dreaming, and now I can't escape this feeling. After all this time, I can't leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Oh, she didn't use the magic words. Again, definition of emo 101. If you start a line off with it's like, it's pretty emo words to follow. You know what I'm saying? Emo to follow when it starts with it's like. Leave it to rest. Oh, I didn't go back far enough. I know. If I go back farther, I wouldn't miss so much. Leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares, 'cause I feel like I'm floating over everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. And I've been under pressure all my life, and she gave
giving me the drums, baby. She's giving me the drums. Oh my God, I love it when she throws some drums in here. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a whole vibe because she normally is just like also like calming energy this way. So like, you know, throw a little drum in there and it just adds a little bit of that little bit of spice on the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of seasoning.
I've been under pressure all my life, and I feel like I'm losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life, but how have I fighting?
Ah, she's doing the falsettos too. What? Ah. That's another good little magical line where it's almost kind of hard to fumble that line, you know what I mean? And everybody knows how this story goes. Like, it's kind of, again, just that little bit of seasoning, you know what I mean? We've heard it a few times, you know what I mean? It's not anybody's first time hearing that lyric, but when you drop it in, it's like I said, it's almost kind of like impossible for it to not be fire. So I feel like she uses it like in its perfect way. Like I said, I feel like this song is all the emo. This song is all the emo. This is all emo vibes. You know what I mean? The flood is the emo. It's all. This song is. If there wasn't a one that needs to be put in the category of Aurora songs that are into the emo Hall of Fame, this would be one that needs to go in there. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's more. But this song is all about emo vibes. That's what I'm getting. I know. It's about something else. I promise I could make up some sort of metaphor joke, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying I'm the worst YouTuber ever. And for me, this belongs in the emo category.
One knows how this story goes, and I've been under pressure all my life, and I feel like I'm losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life, but how have I fighting all this time? Fighting all this time.
Who have I been fighting all this time? I want to say it was Aurora. Yes, it was one of those unreleased songs that we talked about from her, where we talked about the idea of that a lot of times we are standing in our own way. You know what I mean? When she says, who am I fighting all this time? Like, a lot of times we are fighting ourselves on the idea of like what we think other people would think about us, or how we think that other people would respond. And in the grand scheme of things, how many people I personally, I think about this all the time. How many people in your life actually mean something to you? How much do you really give a fuck about their opinion of you? And when you think about that, everybody has their number, right? But I guarantee you that number is not like 20-something people. You know what I mean? It's not that many people. Like, you might care about a lot of people, and you might somewhat care about their opinion. But when it comes to like their real opinion of you, I don't think it's that many. Everybody has smaller numbers, but yet we do things for the opinions of people we don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, who are we really fighting a lot of times? You know what I mean? I think a lot of times we're fighting our own insecurities and our own selves that way. I know I do. You know what I mean? I battle my mental health all the fucking time. People give me compliments left and right about all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? And I say this all the time. I'm like, well, I don't know how to take compliments because I just don't really believe people. Like, I don't understand why, a lot of times, like, why they feel the way they do when it comes to me. But that's a me problem. You know what I mean? That's me fighting myself. That's me not even listening to other people like tell me that I like something positive about myself. You know what I mean? So that, again, that's me fighting my own shit. You know what I mean? Like, who am I fighting? I'm fighting myself. You know what I mean? Where I can't even listen to somebody else or that knows me or cares about me say something nice about me without me like thinking that like they're crazy for believing that or thinking that. Like I said, man, I feel like this song is all the emo. I feel like it is. I feel like it's all the emo. It don't sound like all the emo, but what does emo really sound like? There is no sound to emo. But I definitely think this song is all the emo. It's just done in the emo happy vibes thing. You know what I mean? I said earlier on the stream that I was all kinds of emo today. And again, I'm in an uppity, happy, some kind of mood today. But I am extremely emo today. The crash is gonna be crazy. The crash is gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna flip on me, but it's not gonna happen right now. It's not gonna happen yet. Yeah, I like the song a lot. I thought this was great. I love the new song for Aurora. I don't know. You guys will have to fill me in if she's planning on like releasing a new project this year or something, or what's going on. Again, my fandom is all based on what you guys tell me. I really don't know much more about Miss Aurora other than what you guys know. And that's one of the things I love about this channel is like I feel like a lot of the information I get is from you guys, and when it comes to certain specific artists, and especially on like the higher scale, like people like Aurora, right, where I don't go do all the digging. I let you guys tell me like what I should know. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's worked out pretty well for a handful of artists, and I've liked it so far with Aurora. So I think it's been pretty great. So that is all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. Shout out to Jenna one more time for the request on this one. And if you haven't joined the Rockstrad family, there is always room for you.